We keep hiking that same old timber trail, up the same old rocky pathway, pushing the limits, running through our veins like a fast-moving flash flood day. Tired of nothing and we're tired to death. We can't breathe, then we catch our breath. But we keep hiking that same old timber trail, up the same old rocky pathway. Ain't no peak like the Alleghenies, just the rustle of the leaves below. You'll know when it's waiting for you, riding up where the wild moss grows. We got lost in the same Pine River woods, the same Pine River trying to ground us. It ain't knocking us down, we're standing our ground, with the whole woods rising all around us. We keep running but we're standing still, pray for the sun but we need the chill. So we keep hiking that same old timber trail, up the same old rocky pathway. Ain't no peak like the Alleghenies, just the rustle of the leaves below. You'll know when it's waiting for you, riding up where the wild moss grows. Like the Alleghenies, just the rustle of the leaves below. You'll know when it's waiting for you, riding up where the wild moss grows. Ain't no peak like the Alleghenies, just the rustle of the leaves below. You'll know when it's waiting for you, riding up where the wild moss grows.
Today I'm doing a solo little nature. I'm at this place here. It's just a little nature preserve area, and so we're gonna go and see what's going on down here. Do a little exploring. I've been here a couple times before. A couple times as a kid on field trips because the planetarium was right there. So let's just go ahead and get this whole thing started, shall we? This, my friends, is the old Seltzer School. This was actually one of the very first schools in Rowan County. We came here as a kid. They did all their schoolwork and stuff on Flint tablets. And I think when I was in the 4th grade, we actually came here and did school here on a field trip. You can look at that date. The old Seltzer School, 1847. Some of you probably remember this from a video that we shot a while back. Almost 3 years ago, we were here. So let's go this way. I'm not exactly sure which way to go, so we will go this way. Some type of little outdoor amphitheater here. Sorry about the wind, it's really breezy. Now this isn't by any chance a really long trail. This is just a small loop, probably not even take an hour, but eventually we'll be down in that area, down there as far as you can see. It's really swampy, and it's really pretty awesome. So we're just gonna follow this on down for a little ways, and we should come back out on the other side. I don't know. I guess it's this way. I'm guessing. Seems like it branches off. It's still cool, but still got to keep our eyes out for snakes, especially copperheads, because they like to get in the leaves and camouflage themselves. So if there is one out here, hopefully he'll let me go by without incident, because that would absolutely mean him no harm. And we're gonna go on up this way. And see what's going on here. They got some kind of orange fencing up because there's a school right there, or there was a school there. Seems like they built a new one. So I'm not remote. I'm actually in town. And it's good that there's places like this for people who want to get out and enjoy the woods, but just can't ever seem to find the time to do so. And I'm not exactly sure. I think this is where this particular trail ends, but I'm not sure, so we're just going to keep following it. And just see. I'm not exactly sure. But it never hurts just to explore, and that's basically what we're doing. Seems like the trail comes on up this way a little. Even the smallest places like this is a source of peace. It really is. And it's beautiful out here. And I wanted to come out today and do a little something because it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Excuse me. And so yeah. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try to get over here where you can see a little better. And show you that there's a whole lot of swamp down there. A whole lot of swamp. And so I don't know if we'll actually be able to go down there or not, but it's pretty cool. So we'll see what happens. The trail seems like somebody comes and takes care of it. But I don't know. It's a pretty big old tree. Sorry about that. That happens sometimes. There's another pretty big tree. And as you can see, it is pretty big. Be a good place for a tire swing right there, or a rope to swing on. And so we're just moseying on down this way, and we're gonna see where we're going. All right, well, I made my way down to the lower section of this little trail, and I'm now paralleling the swamp that we could see from up top. So I'm going to spin you around so you can see it. And here's the swamp. We are now paralleled around it. So down in here, I do need to keep my eye open for copperheads because there could be some down here. They like to hang around water like this. I wouldn't mind seeing a snake. But this is the swamp. And last time that me and Hound were down here, none of this water was in there. It was basically dried up. So I'm glad to see that there is water in it, and there are abundance of wildlife that live in this water. And now we're going to go across what appears to be a raggedy old bridge. Just always got to keep your steps in mind and always watch where you're going. Always watch where you're going. And they are periodic signs that seem to be kind of old and maybe need to be replaced. But there is some signs on this trail. And briars, of course, because it was a big fat one. And there's another one. Oh boy, and another one. See, we were up there, and now we're back down here. Here's another one of those signs, evidence of animals. So I can go ahead and tell you there's probably waterfowl, skunks, birds of different kinds. And look at that. Look at that. Isn't that something? So that is most definitely the swamp, and we're going to continue to move this way. I know some of you think, oh, this is kind of boring. Why would you want to walk next to a swamp? Why wouldn't I? Places like this. See, there's another sign. Tells you things about trees, I guess. There are a lot of different species of trees here. We're still by the swamp. Somebody's had a bicycle down here. Seems like something I would have done when I was a kid. Rode a bike. Well, it was a bird. Bird is the word. And here is another sign. And we're coming up to a couple more of these bridges. And here's another sign. It tells you all about crayfish. And there are abundance of them down here, that is for sure. Well, well, well. I was gonna come out here, but as you see, this place is fucked. With a big fat capital F. I'm trying to walk directly in the middle. But yeah, you're not getting over there. I think me and Hound actually were able to get over here last time. Man, as you can see, a tree has fallen on it and smashed it up. And so there's no going there. All right, onward. There's my can of Coca-Cola that I brought with me. Well, let's hope the other ones aren't as trashed as that, because that one is pretty trashed. Like, for me, walking on these trails and stuff, snakes are not an issue. I love snakes. I love seeing them. I'm even known to catch a few. Where my concern lies is yellow jackets, because I have a severe allergic reaction to yellow jacket stings, and I have to carry the shot, and yellow jackets could kill me really easily down here. So always have to be careful. That's why I like to come out in the winter and late fall when it's colder. This kind of detours those type of stinging insects. Because getting stung sucks, but being allergic to the sting sucks even worse. All right, well, I'll be back shortly. Right, well, I made it to this, so let's see what shape this is in. Looks like for the most part it's passable, which is pretty cool because you can look down into the swamp. Somebody's got something to say. Ooh. That looks kind of crappy. Let me see if I can even get over there. That's terrible. That's way terrible. I'm not getting in that mess. That's for sure. But if you look here, something's been bedding here. Right there by that tree. You can see it, but looks like somebody's been bedding there. But yeah, there's definitely no way of getting around that, that's for sure. So I guess we'll go back this way. Okay. Well, I found this, and there is some caution tape. So that tells me that this is probably pretty trashed too. I'm really weary walking on it, and but I'm going to do so anyway. But if it's like any of the rest of them, it's trashed. I'm really disappointed that they've allowed this place to fall in this disrepair. I mean, I know the county could step in or the city could step in, and maybe this would be a good project for the Boy Scouts of America to come and get involved with. Try to restore some of this stuff. Ooh, I didn't like the way that looked, but yes. See, I mean, I could probably get over that. I'm fairly sure, but yeah, I'm not gonna trudge that. On better days, I would. So I'm just gonna turn around and go back this way. And this used to be, you could walk this whole thing, and there's a lot of it, and it's just, it's like it's forgotten, like it's been forgotten down here, and it's really sad that the city would allow such a great place for kids to come, would allow them to just rot away to nothing and fall in such disrepair. So I'm going to try to navigate my way through this. Sometimes you got to do a little heavy stepping to get, sorry about that folks, to get to where you're wanting to go, because there's lots of trees down here. Now, right up there is that amphitheater outdoor little place I was telling you about at the beginning. So let's go on around this way. And I'm fairly sure that this is the end of it right here. And there's another sign. Don't know if you could read what it says, but we're going to go up this way. There's some stone steps, and there's some caution tape. And I don't know. And I'll see what's over this way, but I don't think it's very much of nothing. Nothing at all down through here. Just a road. So, I don't know. Some pretty bad disrepair down here. Pretty bad. And probably gets worse. That's why I'm not even going to chance it. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I'm really disappointed. I thought this place was better maintained. Obviously, it is not. So anyway, yep. I guess that's it. Well, okay. I found this trail about a quarter of a mile from where I just was. You know, sometimes things happen and plans fall through and conditions of things, but I found this. So we're gonna just walk up this trail a little bit and just kind of see where it goes. Not too far, just to add some content. A little bit worried about my truck down there, but should be all right. It's a pretty well-maintained little trail. This was actually in the little town right over. So it was like a quarter of a mile away. And I didn't even know this was here until I looked on the map and saw it. So I figured, what the hell? We'll just come and walk this and see what's up. But the swamp was pretty cool though. Just a little path that cuts through the woods. Oh yeah, buddy. That's one of them roots that will fuck you up. For sure. A pissed off squirrel. Well, I've walked down this trail for a little ways. I guess about 10 minutes since I cut the camera off. And it just winds through the woods. It's really peaceful. It's really nice. There's a little bit of fall colors. A dog barking in the distance. And I mean, I have absolutely no idea where this goes because I didn't even know this was here till today. So anywho, we're just moving right along. And I don't know, we might be getting close to the end, so we'll see. I know there's some houses down there, it looks like. I'm up on top of some little hill. There's a neighborhood below. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually some kind of pond down there or something. It sure is. Interesting. Yeah, but like I said, though, sometimes things just don't work out the way we want them to, and you just got to come up with another plan, and I found another little trail to walk on, so here we are. Seems like we're going down now. Don't hardly look like there's a trail at all, but it's just because there's a bunch of leaves, but there is. thought that was a big ass spider. Go around this bend. Yeah, Hound isn't with me today. His stomach was upset and he didn't want to take the chance of, you know, having to do things in the woods. Sorry, brother, but so yeah, so he's at home and I come out I was initially going to shoot the whole video where I was previously, but yeah, that didn't work out so good. So, I mean, it was nice down there and all, and you used to go walk around that whole thing on them platforms right through the swamp, and it's just sad that people don't care about stuff like that no more. And to even try to repair it or fix it, it's a damn shame, really. But they'll build cheap 2-story houses all over the place and do other things that's not worth a damn. Anyway, so, all right. Oh. I guess if you had to, and the video doesn't do justice to it. I'm going to come down here for a minute. The video doesn't do justice to this tree that is falling across this little ravine. And you can walk across it. I'm not going to walk across it, but I'm sure somebody has. I'm not going to. But anyway, that's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, if I had to go across it like that, yeah, I would, but I don't have to, so I'm not. Only do things that I have to do. I used to do crazy stuff, just, I don't know, but as I've gotten older and I've broken multiple bones and all kinds of other things, I've just decided that most of that stuff, this isn't worth it. Okay. Little bird home. That's kind of cool. Well, it looks like I have found my way off the trail, and I'm not exactly sure. Now, if you look behind me, right there, I could continue going up, but I'm going to save that for another day. I can see the truck from here. This was a pretty cool trail. I didn't see a name on it, so I officially named this the Timber Rattler Trail. So I know it's kind of stupid, but I like it, so that's what I'm doing. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. It's not too much, but I hope you enjoy it. So thanks for watching a Timber Rattler production.